Hello. I think we haven't done a long stream where we actually talk, so I really wanted to do this. Well, I'm gonna have to get some work done. I guess I can say some stuff. Basically, a lot of stuff have happened recently. There was a lot of family stuff, so that was what was really keeping me occupied for a bit. But, you know, most of it's solved now. Now I am stuck with my assignments because the semester's starting soon and I got no work done. And what does that mean for my lazy bum? You know? Basically, we have to do all of it now. Because we're done for, we don't. So, you know, we're gonna have to do it. Hopefully we can get it done. I'll be looking at chat if anyone's gonna pop in and talk to me, but we will get working on some of my assignments. Oh yeah, I did also watch the new Spider-Man movie, which was extremely nice. I get the hype so much. Well, obviously now I check the tag and then immediate whole For You page is Spider-Man. Not a huge surprise there, but that's what most of what I'm seeing on Twitter is. I should angle my mic slightly better. And gosh, I haven't done this really seriously for a bit, so it's a bit weird, not gonna lie. Well, there's that. I just watched it. My thoughts are, how did Peter Parker get so much money for his setup and everything? Because those things aren't cheap, so where's that from? Right. Anyway, I guess I can say a bit. I've been applying for stuff, I've applying for a few more projects. It didn't end well too, but I guess it is what it is. It didn't end too well. Not everything works out, and that's okay. But we try and we keep going, because that's what's important to us most of the time. And yeah, there's all family stuff. A family member got in the hospital for a bit, so that's what happened. And yeah, so that's it. That's what's keeping me away. I'm pretty sure that's a huge reason anyway. Let me go grab my stuff and we'll get started. What can we talk about? Oh yeah, I've been playing a lot of Stardew. After the whole debacle, after everything is no longer in hell, I started playing a bit more Stardew Valley. It's really addicting. I like to say that, it's really addicting. I'm already playing some more. I wish I did I had better planning, and I knew where the community center stuff was. Because I talked to the wizard really early on, but then I didn't know about the bundles. So I was like, okay. And then I realized I was like, shit. Because I didn't have enough time to grow the beans, so we can't complete it in 1 year, but it's better than nothing. Unless the traveling merchant is a saving grace. And may pop up with red cabbage and the beans for a bit. God, my network kind of is terrible. It's a bit laggy, isn't it? Oh, but not rather recently, I have like 2 streamers that I watch more as like a comfort, right? Freodor from Niji Sanji, and there's Fleishon or Flux. And then one of my streamers is like now streaming more often, but then Flux is just, I don't know, gone most of the time. When he streams, I'm busy. When I'm free, he's not even there, so it's a little weird. It's a little hard to get something. Okay, my network's really horrible. What's going on? Why are we dying when we are streaming? That's not good. Hold up. I don't know how stable this would be later. I hope it doesn't crash. But if it does, I'll try to come back. Because it's a little bit in shambles, I would say. But we are getting to it. I'll just get some work done first if I can. Not too possible. Don't think. Speed test? What's going on? Why are we crashing? 2 AM in the morning. Well, I'm on like absolute crack. I have Vietnamese coffee with me right now. If you don't know, those things are more bitter. Also, jet fuel, you know, might as well call it jet fuel. I like to call it jet fuel. It feels like jet fuel. Don't know why it's not working. Up. We crashed. We okay? Your work stream turned into technical support. I think we're still live. I just can't do anything else. I have stream loading on my phone, which is still working, so I can re-chat. But then Holy, why is it in shambles? Why are we not working? Hello. Just because I have a lot of good news, you're connected. So we are connected. Why are we high? Why are we... What is going on? Is that networks that's failing? I don't think so. Yikes. Gonna check up on Windows. I don't think it's Windows' fault though. Hold on, I'm gonna see if we can... If I stop streaming, I won't be able to reconnect. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix anything. If we can't, this stream might end. Hopefully not. Because I don't know what's failing. They say it's fine. It's not fine. Now nothing can connect. The dinosaur's appearing. You know? So I don't know what's going on. Frankly, do not know. Got zero clear. What's going on? Frankly, hope no one's suddenly just gonna bash into my room and go, oh, it's gone. Tap to... Are we still dying? OBS is working. That's the weird part. Oh, okay. You're fine now. Sure. Are we okay? Yeah, we back. We back! Yay! And I keep on forgetting to talk to all the marriage candidates. And I've been like, not marriage candidates, like just townsfolk for, you know, recipes and all that. Little fun things. Forget to talk to Caroline. Haven't talked to the wizard. Because it's like, you can find him easily, but it's like really far apart from everything. Just not convenient. Everything is working, hopefully. It's not going too well, but... What do you mean it's temporarily down? I think it's me, not them. It's a network. It's not... I don't think so. Alright. Right, I think we just gotta fix and... I don't know how are we streaming. I don't know what kind of network am I on. That's having trouble with this. I need something to tap me back in. Life's too difficult. Just... Yikes. It is black screening. Alright. Fine. No, this is not fine. What the heck? Oh, we are working now. Every single time I run something, it works. It just decides to not work now. Silly me. This is working now, I think. It's not stable, but it's better than nothing, so. Oh yeah, I went to a convention recently. It was an not unstable. I went to a convention which was like American, and they call it like Almay, which is like Western media, and really different from the usual Genshin or like anime. There was a bit of Harry Potter, which was quite expected. And alright, my thing's dying again. And I got some family merch from a friend of mine who worked as a vendor there. It's quite lovely, so. He was also my skin artist, Yuzu, and I really love it. I love the work. They did amazing. The prices weren't outrageous, which is shocking. Usually it breaks all of my wallet when I try to get a lot of merch. It was okay. I just hope I can do my work. If all comes to it, I'll just use my data. It's a bit expensive, but I don't own a Ethernet, so we're gonna use Wi-Fi. If it dies, it dies. Can't do anything about it. My table is like super messy, so I have to use like a side desk for everything nowadays. So I just have my jet fuel coffee. Jet fuel coffee. And my work on the side. A little dresser. And if all goes well, this stream and everything will die. And I'll get maybe 1 or 2 pieces of work done. And I'll be free. Still like figuring this out. It would be much more convenient if this could be done on the computer, but I guess not. I really guess not. Good thing, most of it's multiple questions. Bad thing, it's just long, and I need to show steps, which low-key sucks. Why am I doing math? It's compulsory, of course. Yeah. Fuck this shit. It's not too hard by any means. It's just not something I find particularly enjoyable. And I have to, most of this is gonna be over soon, and all is well and all is fine. It's the point where you're like, it's fine, I'm gonna graduate in a bit. You know, when you're like senior, you're like, it's fine, I'm gonna graduate anyways, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Frick these people. Like, you know, you look at everyone you've known like most of your life and you're like, God, what happened to them? Well, not seriously, but to some extent, I guess. But then you're like, okay, this is the person. No, but then being in an all girls school, it's like, oh, so this person's ex, so you can't talk to them or be mutually both friends with them, or else it's just like hearing both. No, actually hearing both sides of the story is fun, but you can't get too close because or else you can't, like, they're gonna be like, are you talking to my ex? I don't like that, blah blah blah. And then that happens, but or if they fight over men. I feel like fighting over men is worse. So you pick fight over men, or you pick weird situationship exes or actual exes. Genuinely both horrible, so unrecommended. Shit, this is long. Wait, I should have started this doing most of this earlier. You know what? By the time I finish this, we can end stream because it's probably long enough. Oh, but if I don't finish it by the end of stream, I have to wake up at the crack of dawn. I want to finish it. Friday, hopefully. Thursday, Friday. If I could speed run it today, then it's better. But I don't think that's too possible. Gosh. Alright. It only works when every single time I say run network tests. I see how it is, computer. It's getting a little bit annoying. I don't want to every single time I have to load something like run network tests. Okay, jeez, it's annoying. You're connected to the internet. The network connection quality might be low. Right. Better than nothing, I suppose. What I've been wanting to do is to edit more clips, but I've been always too tired to edit like actual clips with like subtitles and everything, which is honestly really key for making shorts now. And you know what? It's better than nothing. God, the network is actually so horrible, I can't do anything. This is not getting funny. Please. I don't know if I need... I don't think... Yeah, I think I need a better connection, internet. Unfortunate, everything's too expensive, so I can't. god. If all comes to this, I can't Stardew. Can I even load Stardew, or is this just like, I don't even think I can load Stardew. I think Stardew is not, I don't think my computer can handle it. I don't think so. Stardew sounds way more appealing than work, but then I think work is important and I have to get it done. I overcomplicated something. I don't really bring my work too close to the computer, so, or no, mic, so you guys can hear it properly. But I don't want it to be like complete silence, so you're gonna have to kind of work with me a little, hopefully. It's not too much. You guys can hear it? I don't want it to be too dead. I don't want it to be really silent. So it's gonna have to work. I think most of you guys must love gaming streams more, I think. It's way more better for content, but consistency is, you know, a thing I would love to keep up on. So I want to continue doing a bit more streams, maybe edit a bit more. By the time I finish doing that, hopefully most of this done, and then get you now. We ain't dying today, okay? Do not die. Don't die yet. We're gonna have to make it to at least half of my assignment. Then we close this off, because there's no point saving something that's just dead, okay? Computer, you have to listen to me. but I'm breezing it through it. Hopefully, not my internet though. My internet's on copium, I would like to say. Don't always do that though. It's a bit awful. No YouTube Premium. I do not want to buy YouTube Premium. Broke. Keys. Okay. Ah, quack. My headset just turned itself off. Hold up. Are we back? Can I listen to myself? I hope so. Yeah. I don't know. This is the only thing I don't really like about this headset. It's like, maybe for long, if you use it for a while and they're like, maybe she's done with using it. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Let me have it back, please. So, it's a little bit annoying. Why am I not? I'm an eraser. I've been just crossing it out with my pencil. Efficiency, but whatever. I think I will get to a point where I'm gonna start crying over public exams, maybe. Hopefully not. It's a point in my life, but I know it will, but there will be a time and place for everything. Our Beefies was also worried for his SAT back in the day, so I feel like it's nothing too much of an issue. My throat is also a bit sick, so going a little bit hoarse. There you go. This is... what am I looking at? Oh, right, never mind. I heard Philippines is banning not YouTube, what the hell? It's banning Roblox, so I found it a little bit funny. A little bit funny. Why are we blaming things that don't matter? No, it's not don't matter. I think Roblox is not that great in terms of like privacy, but it's not the biggest problem. I don't think so. I find it rather to be some other things, you know. So I was like, when I saw the news, I was like, oh, I don't know if it's actually coming true, but I don't think it is. I mean, sure, there's some problems with having to submit your ID, and or else you can't talk to people or predators, I guess. But there are bigger issues, I feel like. I think this is what some people will say, this is the most nothing burger issue. I don't know if I mentioned, since I was like watching the Spider-Man film, right? A friend of mine was like, you know, this wouldn't happen really in New York City now, right? I'm like, I mean, maybe, I think so. It's like, there's Mamdani. There's no way that's gonna happen. I'm like, true. That's very valid, honestly. It's like, there's no way in Mamdani, New York City, there's Spider-Man doing this. And I'm like, you're right. You're right. So. I did something little, it's dying again. I'm just gonna automatically think it's gonna die. Well, let's try that, you know. I think we're back again. I think most of the stream is just gonna be like, is my internet dying? Is it cooperating again? Or is it back to God knows whatever hell is it? I really love the new movie because it's more like, what do I like to say, like, growth, yeah, I think. Not what I like to say, I think it really shows growth of Peter Parker. And I feel like that also resonates with a lot of people. I don't know, it's just like nowadays or for a long time. Because it's hard, right? I mean, we shouldn't really put too much pressure on everyone. And sure, yeah, and the age-old line of with great power wait, I can't think. With great power comes great responsibility, which I think is very true. And honestly, a lot of people should know that. I think some silly old things are. And I'm sorry I'm mumbling to myself because I don't want to just shout my calculator because I'm lazy. It says a lot about me, but why do we gaff? It really is what I see and stand for, I think, nowadays. I think it used to be more of the can't let go vibe. Not vibe, mentality. I know it was like bad, but there's things like you really want to keep in your life sometimes, and it happens. Feelings are natural, and no one should think, oh, the one is better than the other, because it's not. It's silly. But there's that. But then there's also the, the age-old discussion of, is to love, is it to let go, or is to change? I think in my head it's more like to love is to do both. You can't do one solely. You can't solely let go or solely change. I think it's doing either that is not healthy for you or them. Right? If you change, you probably lose yourself. If you let go, just purely let go, what was it, right? Sometimes you would think. So do both, I think. Change for the better, but also sometimes letting go of things. Because doing this would perhaps let you explore better opportunities or dreams or potentials. God, my phone is falling. Oops. Knocked my mic as well. I think this is something I think now maybe I will take it back sooner or later, so who am I to say? Jeez. Yeah. Maybe I'll change in the future. Maybe I'll be more bitter then. Oh, I stay better. Because being sad is not good for you. Holding grudges is also not good. It's a little silly. We just don't seem to. There's some type of people who there's a joy to it, right? There's an appeal to be extremely emotional and extremely irrational doing some stuff, I feel like. There's also times where you kind of have to think, is this really what? Really? Is this what we are as a society? Like, doing? No, probably not. I feel like I'm rambling so much and nothing makes sense out of my brain. But it is half making sense in my brain right now, so I guess it's working. I'm using my phone calculator. I'm raw dogging this. I'll do half of this, hopefully. aren't strong enough for me to do this. Well, I feel like there's also one thing I think of, like with the responsibility and stuff, and power, right? There are times just because you want that power doesn't mean you are responsible enough to take it. And that also sometimes means you shouldn't take it. Because honestly, for lack of a better word, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not. Never mind. I feel like this goes. There is a certain group of people which really need to hear this. You know, some of the upper percentile of people who have, God knows, so much money. But I kind of see like how in the movie, this is huge spoilers by the way, he kind of tries to find something to like suppress his arachnid DNA, right? I find it's really relatable in a way that a lot of people would like suppress their problems, go like, I'm fine, I can deal with it on my own. Obviously you're not, like, the times it's okay, you know. It's okay to ask for help, it's okay, because doing it yourself is extremely difficult and extremely hard. I'm just doing work while I'm rambling, so half of this can make zero sense when I'm awake and not like a zombie on jet fuel apparently. I just say that because someone said it in like someone made Vietnamese coffee with coffee cold brew or whatever. Alright. And then people were like, this is jet fuel, this ain't cold brew anymore. They're like, you'd be awake for 2 days. I don't think. Not too much, but... Hold on. Anyway. I think there is a lot of people, when they're facing difficulties, they immediately go, oh, I'm fine, I don't need help, good. Because we find it to be something that's more shameful. I keep on forgetting I have to speak in the mic, actually, and I'm actually streaming, so I have to be aware of that a little bit. Oh, yeah, sure. But I'm also just, I don't really watch a lot of films. That's something I'm kind of ashamed of saying. I've only started reading books rather recently as well. So, like, actual long-term books. Published books, though. But, you know, in the rise of the epidemic of Wattpad, migrate immigrants, refugees, whatever you call it, and so I started reading fanfics a little less and less. There is a rampant amount of fanfics, but are they that good? Maybe not. And I don't want to, have to mentally, grammatically fix everything for them, so I read published books, but there are some problems with, like, book talk books. Those aren't that good, but I feel like it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You can watch it, not read it, sorry. I read it once or twice. It's not good, but it is an experience. You're like, oh, okay. It's not horrid. I don't think it's blatantly horrid. It's just like, could be better. I'll drink enough water for my coffee consumption. God, is it bitter? What, it is bitter. So, there's that. Hello. Gosh, what do I want to talk about? We talked about movie. Oh yeah, I liked how Florence Pugh was in it. I really like when she played Thunderbolts a while ago. It was like 1 year ago, I think. I like that movie. Would I say, like, I didn't think Bucky was gonna join like that ending. I didn't expect that, but it was good. I like a lot of Marvel movies. If I ever get to, sit down and have enough time to watch it. I don't most of the time, since I lead a busy life. I do have work, so not the type of person usually to stay up too late. Usually, because that's bad for my health. And gosh, I am not healthy enough for that, so do you sleep earlier a little bit? I think I could have done that when I was slightly younger, but not anymore. It's a little old now. My back's cranky and everything. I'm joking, but okay. It's all good. I usually sleep earlier now. A bit more like 12. 1 usually. Not too free to sleep at like really great early hours, but no, a little later. We're working, so at least we're being productive. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can Google something up. Gosh, what do I want to try stream. I've been saying this for a long time. I want to try streaming on Twitch, but I find it to be a really difficult application to use. Maybe that says something about me, I don't know. I still have difficulty understanding such a difficult app. YouTube. I've been using YouTube, so it's like, it's not too hard. Let me see if I can get this working. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. It's something a little silly. Right. Oh yeah, but Doomsday is coming at the end of the year, which is a fun thing to look forward to, but I feel like I have a lot of films to catch up on before actually watching it by the end of the year. Which is, you know, around less than half a year, but all is well, all is well. I usually think 2030 seems like such a far thing. It's like, 2020, it's not that long ago, but oh my gosh. How time flies. How I was like, the pandemic isn't that far ago. It was like just a few years ago. No, it's been 6 years, dude. But we can get through it. I hope I can watch a bit more films before then. I think I'll still be making content. Maybe not high quality content, but certainly something. Probably back on weekends, because that's much more convenient for me. Alright. I think I used to watch war films, like not films, series. I watched a lot of Teen Titans when I was younger. Now I don't, because busy again. But to be fair, I should watch more stuff, because I do have subscriptions on like Disney Plus or Netflix, so details, you know. all that jazz. To be fair, not having these streaming websites should not stop. Maybe. I mean, you can just watch it on other sites, right? So, but okay. No, I went to Korea, and then there was a lot of albums everywhere. There was, stuff. A lot of K-pop stuff. There you go. While there, I did get a Cat's Eye album, which was surprising to me because I usually don't get to see them. Because like Cat's Eye is they don't really consider it pop, but at the same time it's not pop enough for Rihanna, Ariana Grande, but it's not K-pop enough for BTS or the normal K-pop. But also BTS is under fire now. It's like Gen 3, most popular Gen 3 icons. Blackpink under fire, BTS now under fire, like a few members. Well, 1 or 2 members, right, I think. So, not an end-all be-all problem, but just small problems that happen. But, it's good to, tell your people you look up to, like public figures, that they're wrong and stuff. What am I doing? I think I did something really silly. I might have done something really, really silly. Whoops, right. Right. It's good. Problem fixed. I might end it maybe slightly later, like the stream I'm saying, because it is almost 4. No, it's not almost 4, but it's like 3 and something. Probably better for me to get some rest, or a little bit at least. But I do have stuff to do. In the afternoon though, not like the morning. But I don't want myself to be like a zombie by then. That'd be not too fun. Probably do. What? How many pages is this? I think I might have overestimated myself. Oh dear. Well, doing some is better than doing none. But probably wake up later, earlier, hopefully, if I can. Then maybe I can get more work done. Oh dear, I think I accidentally pressed something I shouldn't. Oops. Anyway. She's fine. Maybe my internet's better. I think this is what I get for slacking off most of the time. And I have to deal with the consequences of work and all the not so fun things. I do see it as a really unfortunate thing though. I do love being a lazy ass. I hope I get sleep though, because I do have coffee running through my veins. I think at least I haven't been built to the point where I'm like, more coffee than blood, probably. Which won't be too surprising at some point, but... could get to it. God, I am feeling sleepy. All that for me to, like, starting to yawn. Let's see. I think I'm almost done. I can see, no, I can't, I'm like halfway done. What have I done? What have I started? I've started something. It's like, I've started, I'm okay. I'm like, oh god, it's not okay. I want to say this because tutor culture is like a very common thing from where I'm from, right? So there's like some tutors which are like, they try to make you like be the top 10, not top 10%, like top 1% of the group, of the batch, right? So you can get into the really good universities, whatever. But then I was like struggling so hard. I was like, they're like, 2 minutes, finish this, and I'm like, there's no way I can finish in time. This is extremely complicated. You just told me the basics and you ran me through like, alright, it's time to do a level 10 question. I'm like, what? And then everyone around me sounds like, they look like everyone knows what's going on. I'm like, why are you? Why can you do this? I can't do this. Shite, I am dropping my mouse. Hold on. My mouse almost fell. That would have been really annoying. dumb. Mental math is not mental mathing. Minus 22. This plus 4. I'm struggling with baby math, hold on. You know what? Trust yourself. My throat is also dying, so there are things we have to sacrifice, maybe the stream or my sleep schedule or my throat. But the X-Men cast is was revealed, right? So that was quite fun. It was quite nice to see. But then that would be like 2028, which genuinely sounds weird to me because God, it's only 2 years away. It didn't feel like it was that close, but now it's this close, so gosh. That would be there, and maybe I'll be leading such. I'll have my life would be quite different then. I think a lot of stuff changes every year. People change. A lot of things change. A lot of people were like, when they watched the last movie and this movie for Spider-Man, right? They saw people like, I'm no longer watching this with my MJ, and I'm like, dang, that's low-key really sad. Because, you know, I love like when I see like couples and then they're watching a really nice movie and then they know at the end of the day stuff happens, right? I think when you don't view the world the same or like your goals aren't the same, just like I say it as in a really packaged way, but we don't have those times in our life. So I feel like new opportunities come and go. Not new, come and go, come. Some opportunities go. Like not all auditions not every job you apply for goes well. That's okay, because a lot of people have that. I usually keep the thing of a lot of actors take like 60 something auditions for them to. God, my throat kind of hurts. It's getting scratchy. Hold up. For them to land a role, so I'm like, maybe it's not that hard, right? Not hard, but it is hard. Sorry, but it is like just because you fail, it's not the end all be all. God, that's strong. I feel like coffee is better than energy drinks most of the time. Very bad for your health, I feel like. Energy drinks are way too sugary for me. I know some people like it, I just think it's not that. It's not for me. I do like when I'm really in a pinch and I really have to get something done. I had a time where I mixed White Monster and coffee together. That resulted in unlocking the 25th hour of the day. And heart palpitations, I suppose. Like, if I didn't sleep for... Like, if I was pulling an all-nighter, I wouldn't have it. Or Vietnamese iced coffee. Or Vietnamese coffee, I just say. Iced coffee doesn't matter, it's just... I don't really like drinking Vietnamese coffee all in one go, because it's quite strong. I think I would die. That's also at the same time why it can be really sugary, because all the milk and everything. How long is this assignment, dude? Jesus. God, this is long. We're more than halfway through, so it's not like hell, but it's also almost 1.5 hours. God, I am... This is taking a bit. It's taking a bit of time. Maybe this is not too well adjusted for me. How much stuff do I have to do? Oh god. I do have stuff to do at afternoon. I might be able to have it done hopefully by then. First, see if I can do a bit more by 4, and then I'll end it. Because no, I'll end myself, I'm sorry. I'll end the stream. Meanings and stuff. Because I'm not sleepover. I can't sleep too long because I need to get it done, or else I will get slaughtered. No, I'll be done before, because I won't be able to finish it in time. I would delude myself being able to finish in time, but then I have to like work all day to finish it if I don't get it done now. And I don't got that much trust, I'd say. Good old me, my idiocity. I'm not really into resulting myself into using AI. It's like, I just don't feel good about it. Like, I know a lot of people do it, just not really environmentally good in any way. There's like AI. Wait, no. Gen AI is not good, but AI can be okay, right? Like, if it's like medicine and stuff, I feel like there's stuff that could benefit from AI. Not Gen AI, not when you take the whimsy out of life, right? Like when all the fun things are getting stolen by AI, that's not good. I don't understand why we need... Oh my god, I'm sorry. I dropped something. Oh my god. writing, for example. I feel like, why are we using Gen AI for that? And I have a huge lot of strong opinions with the Claude one. The Claude using scanning old books, that one. Not too fond of that. Not only not too fond, very against it, to be fair. I feel like that's horrible, honestly. Like, why are we using extremely rare books for such purpose? I don't know about you. I think they deserve to be kept and not scanned and thrown away. Saying. Yeah. But there's stuff that we can't really control, because those are things that we don't got the ability to control. Just do your best, I suppose. That's what we have to do, and that's what I live by. It's okay if you failed. It's like, if you did your best, that's what matters. Okay. I'm working with very limited workspace, so I've been constantly dropping my eraser. I also don't. When I'm drinking a robusta cup of coffee, I don't feel it is too strong, but I don't know how, like, if I brew it with a fin filter, Vietnamese fin. Fin is filter, so it's kind of redundant to say fin filter. It is strong, like, oh my gosh. Why is this? So there are easy questions. Why was I subjected to blatant horror? Jeez. What am I looking at? Hold on. I'm not. Why? I should have probably paid attention back then when I was younger. Well, this is mildly deserved. Numbers look like numbers. All these look the same to me. Oh wait, I am high. Hold on. Where did I put everything? Oh shoot. Wait, no. Didn't close OBS. What are we doing? That's so bloody long though. I don't know if I'm overcomplicating it, but this is gonna be what most of it is. And there's a lot of auditions I forgot that like I should probably submit by probably 30th, because they end at like 31st and for time zones and just in case, right? Shouldn't probably do it too late, right? There's a project called Synagogue, which looks really cool, and I am quite interested in its production. I've been seeing a lot of reels. I'm not sure if I have time, I'll consider it, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe not, maybe yes, maybe no, I don't know. There's some production for Minecraft. I think I want to tap myself back into Minecraft, so maybe. And I'm quite interested in doing roleplays. I want to do that, to be fair. I think it's really fun, so. I'm going a bit more silent because I'm a bit focused. So do oh my god. Be nice, because alright. I don't know if I can read chat if something pops up. I need to log in. Oh yeah, why is Sheik making a comeback? I am. It's nice. It's a great word. It's just like I've been around the first time, and it was cool. I want to say hip and cool, but like make me sound really old for no reason. I'm doing. My throat is scratchy. It's really scratchy. It's annoying. I should probably rest soon. When I'm done. Hopefully soon. Okay. Okay. Got slightly a bit more done. I think yeah, more than halfway already. Yeah, I've been saying that. I might be able to get some sleep and finish it by hopefully 10 tomorrow. That'd be good. Then I'm gonna have 2 more hours for another assignment, and I'll be free from hell, hopefully. I think it's a bit half-assed, but I don't care. I think I have how many pages left? 1, 2. Oh, never mind. Quite a bit actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 9. And a 10, I think. Right. But no, that's it. That's almost 4. I ain't do this. I ain't do this. Alright. Anyway, bye-bye. Thank you for dealing with horrible internet issues and my quirky voice at 4 a.m. almost. We will hopefully